They are sorted now, so while I'm waiting for you to hop on, I'm going to read a little bit more from the book I studied today, Iyanla Vanzant, and it's In the Meantime, Find Yourself and the Love You Want. Okay? Now, this is from page 15. Decided I would never be hurt by love again. Although I wasn't quite sure what it was about love that had hurt me, I knew I never wanted to experience it the way I had when I was 13 years old. I also decided that no man would do to me what my father had done to my mother. What he had done was none of my business, but I made it my business by watching, judging, trying to figure out what no one seemed able to come right out and tell me. Who knows the truth about love, loving, or relationship? Was I really wrong about what I felt, I saw, what I believed, and what I concluded from the relationship models I had seen? Good questions, but in the meantime, I had to figure out the answers. At age 16, hi everybody, hi Isha, K2, Junie, hello. I'm just going to read a little bit more and then I'll start asking your questions once you pop them up for me. At age 16, I really thought I had found love. Instead, I got pregnant and was left alone to raise a child. At 19, I just knew I had found love, so I married it. Wrong again. At 21, love called up me on the telephone, me out on 3 dates, and then moved on. That was when my meantime got really ugly. In the process, I got very, very clear. I became clear that all the things I thought about love had nothing to do with it. I realized that I couldn't recognize love because I had never actually seen it. So, Maggie, I'm going to start. Karan, Zara, hello, Isha. I did mail for a live 10-day course, but I didn't get any responses. I haven't seen your email, Isha. Maybe try me again and check that you've got the right email address. A person of interest 2014 at Gmail. I will check again later though, okay? You got the right email? Okay. I'll have another look. Maggie, hi Agnes. I got an offer from a bank in New York, but I'm international and I'm not sure if they'll sponsor my visa to do my internship there this summer, but I really want to be in New York for that bank. Okay, sounds like you're clear. Now it's writing a script, and the script reflects everything that you said to me here, and also it's getting into the living in the end of it. So have a look at the Living in the End playlist, Maggie, that's on this channel to help you. Okay? And start getting into the feeling of walking around New York. You can go on Google Earth and you can go on YouTube and put in walk the streets of New York, and there'll be someone either riding a bike or walking showing you. So start to get in the state of already doing that and being there. And you are already living there, enjoying that job. So it's really that simple. Living in the end is very simple, but do things that help it into that state. So I would suggest that. Okay? Together forever. Hello to you. Yeah, so you're saying, wonder how I can manifest that I successfully do my internship there this summer. Try and do this to help you, Maggie. Okay? Isha, yes please. No worries. Rami, lovely Agnes, do you recommend I'm unforgettable, I'm irreplaceable, while the no contact with SP just keeps on prolonging? No, I'll tell you why, Rami, because that's you trying to become important to someone else. Okay? I think it's better to do the I am love, I am secure, I am good enough, I am adequate, because you're trying to be those things for someone else, but you've got to feel it first. Try and avoid affirmations that get someone else to think things about you. Just think them about you. That's much better, okay? Because If you fortify yourself and you improve yourself, then you just naturally become more healthy. Okay? So try and do it that way rather than the other way. See how you go. Okay. Glam Pam, hello, my little chicken lickin'. Glam Pam, how much are we responsible for everyone as you pushed out, and how much is it the other person's free will? Oh, nice big question. Well, I think if you remember, okay, let me give you an example. This made it easier for me to understand. If someone's an alcoholic, right, and then they meet you, and then you don't know they're an alcoholic because they hide it, but eventually the alcoholism starts to reveal itself. You spend more time together, you see that they keep topping up their drink and the kitchen, you know, and they're hiding the alcohol. It always looks like they still have the same glass, but you start to get a sense of that this person has an alcohol issue. Okay? Now, what the everyone is you pushed out part would be is if they do in front of you. Okay? So you've got someone who makes their addiction the first and most important thing, and not you or looking after themselves, ever the general things that people do in their lives. So you didn't cause the alcoholism, you can't cure it because that's their bag to carry, but the fact that they do it in front of you is the ones you pushed out. So if you left them, they might need to still be an alcoholic for a while, and then when they feel like it, maybe 3 years later or whatever, whenever they felt like it, they would stop. But the fact that their addiction to your doorstep, that tells you that you must have, I'm second best, I'm not good enough, I'm not valued, I'm not a priority, I'm not important, I don't matter, I'm second best to the addiction. Okay? But your in general attracts someone who puts you second best. In this case, giving you an example it's the addiction that comes first and you that comes second, and your second bestness matches them putting something else first. That hopefully makes it a bit easier, but you didn't cause the alcoholism. That's not on you. Just because someone shows up in front of you with an alcohol issue doesn't mean you caused the alcoholism, okay? So it is about looking at, okay, if this is in front of me, what have I got going on within me that brought this to my doorstep? And you will look at your beliefs, you will look at your, you have repetitive thoughts about certain topics, and then that will give you why something in front of you. Okay? I hope that explains it a little bit. So even as you pushed out is not as easy. It's not just a mirror image, okay? It mirrors what you've going on inside, but it's not. I see a lot of people using everyone as you pushed out to blame themselves. Oh, that person went and cheated on me, or that person has got bipolar, or that person has got a really horrible family, so that's all me pushed out. It's like, well, no, that family was there before you met this person, and they were probably like that before to other girlfriends and to that person who's in their family, so that's not on you either. Okay, don't take the whole weight of everyone's you pushed out on your shoulders and blame yourself with it. Just say, okay, if that's here, what have I got going on? What can I improve? It might be setting boundaries. It might be loving yourself more. It might be, oh, I can see a not very nice situation. My self-love says, I think I'll remove myself. If you're going to do that, that's fine. That's up to you, but I'm not going to be around when you do it. So if you're going to continue to, I'm not going to be here. And that's what someone with good self-respect would say. It's not that we don't attract certain things that are not unpleasant, but it's choosing how close to stand next to it. That's the, self-loving choice. Good question, Glam Pam. Isha, and yes, I've been manifesting my specific person and constantly seeing angel numbers. Is this a sign? I am constantly doing your meditation and all. Isha, I'm not really a big follower of things like that anymore. I know I used to look up what the numbers meant on Google. If that's your thing, then perhaps have a look. If that's of interest to you, I don't really follow any external systems anymore. Numerology, tarot, astrology, all these things. I mean, I can see there's some bits that ring true, but I don't really base my life on any external systems anymore because I know that I can from the inside and then surrender and let go and see what happens. So, but there is stepping stones, you know. I wasn't always like that. I used to go to psychics. I used to go to tarot. I used to follow astrology, you know, every single day. You know, if it's your thing right now, each to their own, you know. But I can't tell you if that's a sign. It's you that has to know it's a sign. If you're not sure, then ask for more signs. Say, okay, give me a clear, obvious, unmistakable sign about this. And then, you know, the universe, source, God, infinite intelligence, whatever word you prefer, will reveal that to you in a way that you understand it. So I don't think it's the best idea to get other people to interpret your signs. I think it's better if you trust your intuition and interpret your signs and just get better at it through practice, okay? By asking for more information if you're not sure, to source. Hope that helps, Isha. Miss Hill, hello. Maggie, right, thank you, Agnes. My pleasure, Maggie. Okay, together forever. Hello. I'm assuming that says can instead of cab. Can you explain? Well, look, the energy that we radiate out, and a lot of it can center in the heart chakra, the heart center, the energy center. I think it is important because it's where your heart is where your energy is. Negative energy, fear, I'm not going to get what I want, I'm inadequate, is this ever going to happen for me? Why can't I get to where I want to go? What if I never get this? All that negative emotion. And when we are in that beautiful space of, I trust myself, I trust life, I trust you. You being God, being partner, you being the experience that you're going through. So I think it is important because the energy comes from, I mean, there's more than one center, you know, the chakras, there's more than one center, but the heart center is matters of the heart. Those that we love, those that we are drawn to more than others, you know. So being in that clear state of energy and radiating love to our person, our job, our money, our family, our relationships with friends, our potential job, those things make for, you know, a more, let's say, smoother and less bumpy ride. So yes, I would say it is really important. Have a look at Dr. Joe Dispenza. He talks a lot about heart coherence in a lot more detail than what I can do on a Q&A. And he's, you know, this is an area that he really specializes in and talks about a lot. So put Dr. Joe Dispenza coherence into YouTube and have a listen to what he's saying. Highly recommend him. Amrita, what do I do when thoughts of third party come while marrying my specific person? I simply avoid the thought, is that okay? You can, but if you're thinking of a third party, Amrita, what that tells you is you feel not good enough, second best, and perhaps it. Now, I don't know if you definitely have a third party or it's a fear of a third party and there's no one there. Neither one of them feels good, because I've had both, and I remember very well that that was an incredibly uncomfortable place to be. But what that told me at the time is that I needed to work on my secondness. I needed to work on feeling better about me, and third party isn't the grass is greener. You know, we're all different, but it's like we have to get very strong and fortify our minds against the other woman or the other man, depending on what gender you're dating, you see. Okay? Have a look at the first playlist that's on this channel, and have a look at the third party playlist that's on the channel to help you, and go through the videos and see if you can just take some notes and decode it a little bit more deeply. Okay? I mean, if you can actually, Amrita, if you can actually avoid thought, That's good. In my experience, it's a hard thought to avoid. When you've got an obsession with a third party, it's tough. It's like a leech on your leg, you know. So if you can actually avoid the thought, you know, then yes, go for the route as well, especially when you're in transit on your way to work, or, you know, you can't be delving into playlists about that stuff because you've got to go and focus and do a job. Then I would try distract by avoiding the thought with Ho'oponopono or something like that. Repetition is good. Okay, all well, buddy. How to manifest dream partner, the most loving one? By you becoming the most loving one yourself. If you want on the outside, you must be that on the inside, and make that the priority in your self-love manifesting journey. Good question. All well, buddy. Rami, thank you so much, Agnes. My pleasure. Amrita, how to find a specific person for marriage? Currently, I am in no contact. Recreate. Well, you've got to look at, okay, question. Are you looking to get security from marriage, or are you looking to bring the feeling of your own security towards the marriage? That'd be the question I'd ask you before I answer that question. Hi, Flyer. Hi, Agnes from South Africa. Hello, darling. Where are you in SA? Carla. Hi, Agnes from Dallas, Texas. Oh, hello, Carla. Welcome, welcome. CK. Hi, Agnes. Grateful to you for this live stream. Does writing with feeling wish fulfilled really work? Yes. Yeah. I'm happy and grateful now that I love my wonderful, amazing job where I feel so appreciated and I make so much money. I love when I come home at night. I have the most wonderful relationship, and my partner enjoys cooking for me. When I get home first, I cook for them. I love how we take care of each other. I love how we pitch in. I love how we work as a unit and we are in sync. I love how we understand each other. I love laugh and watch movies and eat pizza on the couch on a Saturday night and then get into bed and curl up and fall asleep without talking. I love that our chemistry, physical chemistry, is good. I love how we just enjoy the same kind of things, exploring the city, traveling, going for wonderful meals in random places, exploring new cafes, new restaurants. I love how we have things in common. I love this. It's such a great unfolding experience. Something like that. So that's just an example of a wish fulfilled. You fill in all the details that you like, but that's a bit of a template. Glam Pam, I love how you explain everything in such easy language. Yeah, thanks, Pam. I used to remember I'd be trying to learn stuff and people would make it hard, and I'd think, look, I'm just not that kind of person. I just give it me straight, give it to me grassroots, bread and butter, no nonsense. And I always was grateful to the people that did that with me, you see. So I try and do the same they did for me because I know it worked when I was listening and learning. And I'm still learning. The eternal student in us is a wonderful place to come from, I think. Ash. Hi, Agnes. Hello, Ash. I'm well, thank you. I'm well. Patricia, hello. Miss Hill. I keep hearing a song that resonates with the career I'm considering. Should I see it as a sign to pursue it? Well, I would ask yourself, does it fine? Is it a sign for me? Does it feel in sync with what I'm doing? I mean, to me, it sounds like it's lining up with what you're doing, but it has to be a sign for you, not me saying, oh, that's a sign. It's got to feel, and you go, whew, nice. Thanks for my sign. You will know when it's a sign and it feels right. That sounds like a lovely little thing to notice, though. Play it for a while and see how it feels. Play it every day. Enjoy it. Sounds like a wonderful treasure hunt, Miss Hill. Ash, I am manifesting for soulmate, and I also had manifested SP, didn't turn up, and no more interested in SP. I feel I deserve better. Is it any chance SP comes back, but I don't accept him? You're not interested, but you want him to come back, but you don't want to accept him? Ash, is that what you're saying? Because why would you waste your time doing, got that correctly? Why would you waste your time for him to come back for you to not accept him? Wouldn't it be better to open yourself up to someone new, not happy or not interested in him? Or are you trying to punish him for what he's done in the past? If you want to manifest a soulmate, you have to be in a state of love. The soulmate picks up the signal of love, not the signal of getting or neediness or trying to get or take. You'll always pick up the signal of genuine, unconditional love. Loving in any condition. Just loving for the sake, because it feels good for you to be in a state of love. Patricia, if we don't feel happy and enthusiastic about daily life, can we use affirmations to try and change that? You can, Patricia, but you've got to actually do things that make you feel enthusiastic, feel happy, that make you feel joyful. Ask yourself, what am I doing right now that's making me not feel happy? And what could I do instead? I mean, sometimes we genuinely have jobs that we enjoy and we're not happy about, but it's the off time you've got that you're free. See if you can do something, okay? And change the feeling. Affirmations take you a certain amount of the way, but you can't negate your affirmations doing things that don't make you happy, as in stuff that's obligation, stuff that just makes you feel, I don't want to do this, or I don't want to go there, I don't want to see that. If you're forcing yourself to do stuff that doesn't make you happy, you got to look at, why am I doing that, and try and find other things to do and disconnect from things that don't make you happy as best you can. Hey Agnes, what's your latest personal manifestation story? I'm actually in the middle of it, Jahavi, so I can't share it yet. I'm in the middle of one right now, and it's about 75% hatched. So I'll share that with you on another live. I do things until they're fully in the process, finished. But there is a whole playlist of my personal relationship success stories, as in the ones that didn't work to get me to I am now, with the one that I've been with for 13 years that works very well. And there is also my specific person success story as a sext. It's in the description of every YouTube, the SP one. So if you want to hear both of those, you'll get the ones that I've had before. And this one I will share with all of you soon. Together, I love your meditations. Can you please make a can you please make on, I don't understand together ever. You're going to have to rewrite that, darling. I can't even guess that one. Hi, Agnes. Dorlance, my love. How are you? I'm well. I'm well. Thank you. Koso, how to manifest more money and a house. Ah, at least you're clear about what you want. There are so much you can do, but you have to stay out of lack. You got to stay out of, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough money, I don't have enough money, I don't have a house, I don't have a house, I don't have a house. Sit with a piece of paper and write, I'm happy and grateful now that I now live. See if you can pick the area, might be the country, if you don't want to live in the same country, the same city, and write down one. Put it in bullet point form, and money too. I now love that I attract X amount per week, per month, on an ongoing basis. I love that I work half the pay, or 3 times the pay. I love that I wake up without an alarm clock. I love that the money that comes to me comes from things I love to do, and I love getting out of bed. I feel so good when I get to do what I love to do and share it with people. Write down, get clear, read it every morning 2 or 3 times, read it every night 2 or 3 times. And then the rest of the day you surrender. Nice, easy manifesting. Okay. Now, let me just scroll back. Oh, high flyers, South Australia, South Africa. God, my glasses are clean too. Oh, so funny. I was just talking to, I'm in London, I'm sure you know. I was a friend from Victoria. She's in London as well. She's from Melbourne. So there's a few little Aussies floating around today. Zara, what can we do if affirmation don't work for us? I feel lots of resistance while affirming and it makes me feel anxious. Well, affirmations work, but if you're affirming it's make you feel anxious, my question to you, what affirmations are you doing? Now, the other thing I would say is when you first start affirmations, you're actually affirming something that you haven't got that you want. So it's not that it doesn't work, it's that it takes time for it to work, okay? But Zara, my question to you would be, what types are you doing? Because I see a lot of affirmations every week from people, and a lot of them, you got to make sure you're not doing taking affirmations. You got to do self-love affirmation and specific ones to the specific size that you would like. Okay? So if it makes you feel anxious, I would question what it is you're affirming first. It's not the affirmations not working. It might be the type of affirmations you're using that don't suit you. Okay? Isha, when we are manifesting our SP, do not see any changes. Does manifestation still work behind the scenes, or how does it affect a person? Well, Isha, I don't know what you're doing exactly in terms of manifesting, but you cannot put your foot on the back of the universe's neck and expect it by a certain time. You have to let go and see when things unfold and when they come, and you got to let go of this action figure thing. You know, I'm doing this, I should get what I want. I'm doing this, it should have. We can't come from that, because that's that child place of, are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet? It doesn't work. The universe delivers to us when we are surrendered, let go, in a letting go state, and we are more peaceful, and we say, I can be in the state of joy before I get that. I can be in the state of love before I get that. I can be in the state of wealth before I get that. I can be in the state of health before I get that. That being health improving, my money showing up, my SP showing up. It's not give me the thing, then I'll feel better. You got to feel better and then you get the thing. Okay? So stop scorekeeping, Isha. You got to stop scorekeeping and ask yourself, why am I doing that? Because I think love is over there, and until I get it, I have no love over here, which tells you you've got to work on yourself if that resonates with you, and that's the case. Okay? CKB, thank you for the explanation. My pleasure. Karine, hi Agnes, I love your videos. I'm stuck in a neglect and feeling the second best in my relationship. How can I feel like the priority where all the evidence suggests the opposite? Okay. Well, if you're feeling second best, you're going treated second best. It's not you get treated second best and then you are second best. It's the other way around. You have to put yourself first, Karine. You've got to commit to yourself to put yourself first. What I mean, make yourself available all the time for that person. You don't drop everything for that person. You have good self-respect, then you will be seeing the respect on the outside. And you will see you value yourself. You don't break plans with girlfriends to go and see your SP, or you don't stop doing what you want to do for yourself to go and do something for them or with them. Put yourself first, and then you will see the evidence of first bestness. It has to start with you, okay? So stop looking to the relationship to make you feel like you're a priority, and make yourself a priority, and then the relationship will show it to you. Yoga, how to not get desperate while waiting for something? Well, you've got to ask you, why am I desperate actually? Ask yourself that question. Why am I desperate? Because if you answer that, it's going to tell you what you need to work on. It's not about not being desperate while you're waiting for something, because you are, and that's all right. But you've got to ask yourself, why? Because I think there's something over there that I want that I can't have here right now. What is that thing that you're desperate for? That's the question. Hi, Flyer. I apologize if I post my question already. I didn't see a question apart from the one I saw from you before. Okay, I'm going to answer another 2 or 3 questions. Thank you and grateful for you explained in detail. I let go him SP stay, him happy wherever he is. I feel the feeling of soulmate with my self-love you. Self-love you. Nice. Yep. Work on the inside, the outside changes. Stop trying to outside. Focus within, make the changes, the outside changes. It's really simple. It's easy to forget, but it is actually simple. You can't try and grab from the outside what you are not experiencing on the inside. Your reflection, you need to be the right reflection. You need to be in the right energetic state to be able to get to where you want to go. Okay? So if you put your energy into feeling happy, enjoying yourself, feeling relaxed, feeling, I feel love, I feel joy, I feel happiness, I feel excited, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and you make your life fun, then you're a mag. Then you got to de-manifest people away because there's too many people around. Okay. Oh, I've gone a bit too far. Movie Short Society. Are you a therapist? No, I'm a coach. A life coach. My website's in the description down below on all the YouTubes. If it's not on this one, because this will get uploaded straight away, but any other YouTube, you'll see it there. Mia, hi Agnes from Colorado. You have helped me so much in self-love journey and other manifestations. Oh, Mia, that's lovely. If you want to send me any success stories at any time, to share, people love to hear them. If you feel you want to share, always happy to read them to help the others that are struggling on certain topics. Dolans, please save your this live for later. Yeah, it will go up. It goes up straight away, and then you could just rewatch it whenever you want. Okay, it just stays in the live tab on the channel. And yes, whenever I reject the thought of third party, it comes to me more and more different form. How to avoid or reject or detach from that? Well, Ho'oponopono, you've got to give your mind something else to do. It's very hard to say to someone, stop thinking about a third. I mean, I've been through it many times, and it's like, have you tried to do that? It's really impossible. It's like, you can't just stop thinking about it. You've got to replace the thought with something else and replay it. Just, I'm sorry, please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm hurting myself with these third-party thoughts. Please forgive me. I don't want to do this to myself. I love you. I know you do. I'm trying to love you too. We're doing our best here. Thank you. Thank you for the reminder. In between bits, because that would be what would be going on in your head. So just saying the 4 statements. The mind, it's like a little rat on a wheel. Just give it something to do, and then it keeps it happy. If you don't, it'll find usually something negative, especially about relationships. Okay. Navi, how do you balance action and surrender? Some LOA practitioners say you must take consistent action. Well, I wouldn't say consistent action. I would say inspired action. So surrender, focus on what you desire, surrender and let go. Enjoy your sleep, be present. Mindfulness, be present where you are, what you're doing. Stop thinking about the past and the future, be here. Enjoy your baking, enjoy making your bed, enjoy doing your laundry, be present as you're doing things, and do your Ho'oponopono or something that brings you into the present. Your life gets so much easier when you just stop jumping into the back or into the forward, as in past and future. All right. Now, I'm going to do one more. Patricia, thank you. Bye-bye. See you next time. I'll be doing these two next week, Thursday, 5 till 5:30. Today was a bit later due to my technical with my internet thing. So I'll be here at 5. God willing. Okay, so let me just, I've lost a few here. I know I've probably missed some because they come up, they just scroll up really fast. So sometimes some get missed. Thanks, SMRK2. Thanks as always, Agnes. Love how you explain things so eloquently. My pleasure. Well, everybody, I'm going to leave it there for today. I hope that your, questions can take you a little bit further today and that you can, practice the self-love, practice the affirmations, practice surrender and letting go, practice inspired action, practice and just do your best. This is a long game, and manifesting is a wonderful thing, but it's also just really enjoying the moments in the day. But I have to try and be happy. It's how am I going to create happy moments today? That's much easier than, I'm not happy, how do I become happy? Start with, let me make a cup of tea or a cup of coffee. Let me go to my favorite meal. Oh, it's a beautiful day. Let me go for a walk. Oh, let me go to work and see how I can be of service and help my colleagues or my boss. And then you come home about yourself. And then you say, okay, I'm going to brush my teeth, be grateful for the toothbrush and the toothpaste, practice some gratitude. And then I'm going to practice seeing if I can just have a really restful and good night's sleep after I read my little script that I've written. Then I might do my affirmations on the way to work. I'll do my self-love meditation when I get home. Just fill the day, let go of the other stuff. Focus on the things you can do something about. And then that mushrooms out. Okay? Lots of love, everyone. See you real soon. Next week, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 p.m. UK time. And the time's about to change on Sunday, so just be aware of that. We're changing the times. What time is it in the UK now on those days so you don't miss if it's something that's important to you. Cheers.